Hello and welcome to my first director commentary for Yellow Couch Plus. If you don't know who the director is, it's me, Alexander Herning. Crazy, right? This is the Great Scavenger Hunt 1 Supercut. Well, on YouTube it's just called the Great Scavenger Hunt, but that's only just to make sure it's like easy to understand.
Hello and welcome to tonight's broadcast.
Please watch the actual video before you watch this one, because I'm going to be talking over it a lot, so just preparing you for that.
Don't worry about him. He's one of our guests
Wow.
for tonight's episode.
This is like crazy old, like, this was so like I don't want to say innovative, like, it was kind of innovative for the time. Like, making a full-on, like, murder mystery ARG, but on Instagram, like, as posts like that, I don't think anyone else did that at the time. And not saying that I've, like, started a revolution or anything. It's not like the new hip trend now, but I think it was pretty clever. It's crazy to think that this started because, like, I was planning to have an actual IRL scavenger hunt at my birthday party, but that didn't happen, so I was like, I'm gonna do it on Instagram. So, here we are. And now this has spawned an entire cinematic universe. That's great. Oh yes, I forgot. Okay, so he's kidnapped. That's It's been a while since I've actually watched this video, so that's good. I think, the editing I did was alright, actually. Because, man, this was so hard to, like, try and put this together so that it looked coherent. Because, like, it's just a bunch of posts, you know? Like, there's no real, like, connection. Like, obviously there's a story connection, but they're all meant to be random, you know? Like, it all followed a plot line, but it was just... Obviously, this was not made for video format, so I needed to make sure to try extra hard to, like, get this to work well on YouTube. And I think I did okay. Like, I did all this, like, glitching effects and stuff, and I think it worked. If you hear that, there is Morse code in the background. Well, there's one of the answers for the clues. So that was Mr. Herning account footage retrieved. So this is meant to be the story of James invading my home and kidnapping me. Okay, well, the story of TGSH1 is it's actually good that I'm here, because the story of TGSH1 has actually been changed. Yes, hello. I'm talking. This is going to be a lot. So this is going to be a pretty big lore drop, but pretty much the entire story that was told in TGSH2, Clue 2, you know, where I'm on the couch, infamously probably my worst ever video. Like, well, okay, probably not my worst, but it's pretty close. It's literally just 5 minutes of exposition. Like, I just hate it to this day. And honestly, I'm probably going to end up watching The Great Scavenger Hunt 2 for my next director commentary, so that's just great. But yeah, so, by the way, in this clip, I'm just talking about, like, the Mako, like, shark tank that was just built at the time. It was literally just they put fences around the oval. Good job, Marsden. Money well spent. But yeah, as I was saying, Clue 2's explanation for everything, it's like, kind of, oh, sorry, that was a notification from my phone. like, it's kind of true, but I've pretty much just changed the entire thing because I just didn't like it. It was way too complicated, honestly. And, like, not saying that this lore is much better, but it's a lot more coherent, and it doesn't feel as, well, you know, stupid. It doesn't feel stupid. Because the problem is, with writing a story, is that it's hard to go back. Oh god. The text-to-speech. This is very loud, and I have the volume on the video very low, so it's going to be hard for me to talk, but that's fine.
If you have a scavenger hunt for people to solve, they will be so addicted they will be joining our crusade in no time.
That's pretty much... It's like, stuff like that, that's still canon. James developed all of this so that he can actually, you know, convince people to join his side and, like, let people know of his grand plan. However, what's different is you saw all of the clips of Alex being dead and me being kidnapped. What's gonna happen is, pretty much, the first radio interview, that will be That's actually Alex being kidnapped by a clone. The second clip, however, is fabricated. I did not set up the clues. No, what happened is I actually escape. I actually escape after that interview. And then I hide in the bush for 2 months and return in TGSH 2. During that time, they make the rest of the clues and use it to convince people to join James's JPI team. Now, this isn't just going to be some lore drop that you have to watch a director commentary for. That's going to be dumb. What's going to happen is either I'll find some way to, like, make it interesting so that people know, or what I'm seriously considering is making a TGSH1 remake. It might be next year, it might even be this year, who knows. But pretty much what's happening is I'm going to remake TGSH1's story, like, make sure all the new lore I've made is in place, and then also actually, like, make TGSH1's story in the style of the later, you know, versions. What, the later, installments, there we go, that's what I was looking for. So, I hope you've enjoyed this director commentary. I've been giving a lot of lore drops and a lot of plans for the future, which I think works well. Because there isn't exactly much to tell here, like, I don't know. Fun fact is that this audio isn't actually coming from the radio, it's actually coming from a laptop behind the camera, and I just, like, pressed play on the clip and walked away and let it record. But, like, that's pretty much it. But yes, expect a TGSH1 remake, which is more cinematic and more, you know, styled like TGSH2 and 3. And that'll probably be the canon version from now on. How can you defeat me? That's crazy. Directed by Alex Erning. Another fact, while we're in the credits, is, the reason why I detect a speech voice is because I didn't have access to James's voice yet. Because, well, at the time of making it, he didn't even know he was the killer. I didn't even tell him. Which was probably a bad idea in retrospect, but honestly, at that point, like, things were already finalized, so it was weird to just, like, get him in for a voiceover. It'd be great, but obviously, it would also give it away as well. But still, that text-to-speech is cool, and I'm glad that was added. Special thanks to James Parent, I forgot all this. And then these people were just really invested in the Scavenger Hunt, and they were big fans. And I was just really grateful that they actually, like, enjoyed the Scavenger Hunt as much as they did. The Great Scavenger Hunt. That was cool. That was really cool. But anyway, what did we learn today? We learned that I'm going to be making a remake, that there were some fun facts you learned, and also, editing this was hard. That's pretty much it. But yeah, thank you guys so much. There will probably be more explanations on that stuff in the TGSH2 director commentary. But for now, thank you guys so much for listening and watching, and see you in the next commentary. Also, let me know in the comments what you think. What series do you want me to commentate on? What series do you not want me to commentate on? What are your opinions? Just everything you want me to know, basically. But yes, this is the end of the commentary. Thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye.